Can someone give me a 20 on my coffee, please?
Flying in.
Ah, perfect. Much better. Hello filmmakers, Ash here, and welcome to Film It Yourself. Have you ever been on a film set and not known what the hell people were saying? Can I get some dirt in here? Also, can someone Hollywood a table for my coffee? Ah, perfect. Well, that's because there's a whole set of filmmaking terms and shorthands used on set. So let's go over some of the terms so you can be fluent in the filmmaking language. First up is, what's your 20? This basically means, where are you? Next is Hollywood it. This basically means to hold something up without a stand, such as a flag, diffusion, or coffee. And speaking of coffee, flying in means to bring something onto set, such as a prop, light, or again, coffee.
Flying in.
Oh, thanks. Another important one to know is room tone. Room tone is when the audio recordist has everyone on set be quiet as they record the tone of the room for the editor, and the audio mixer to use later in post. Kinda like this. Okay, and rolling on room tone. And cut. Next is striking. This is what you say before turning on a light so that everyone knows to avert their eyes and avoid blinding their retinas.
Striking.
What? Oh, cheese and crackers! And of course, there's also back to one. This is what the director says when they want the cast to go back to their first blocking position or marker. All right, everybody, back to one, back to one. Wait, not the coffee's one. Thanks. Which leads us to our next term, marker. A marker, or mark, is a blocking position usually taped off with gaffer's tape to form a T shape where the talent should stand. Pro tip, when using markers, make sure to only use them when they are out of frame, so you can't see them in the final shot. And speaking of things out of frame, next up is dirt. Dirt is just a fun word for sandbags, because they are, well, filled with dirt. I mean, not really, but you get the idea. Along with that is C-47s. C-47s are really just a fancy way of saying clothespins. No one's exactly sure why they've been given this random name, but one theory is that spending so much money on clothespins was frowned upon, so in order to sneak the expenses through the budget, they were given this deceiving name. And while we're on weird number terms, let's talk about the term 86-it. 86-it just means to cancel it. So for example, someone might call for a flag to block a light, but then change their mind. Okay, to the right, more, keep going, keep going. Never mind, now we're blocking the frame, 86-it. Next up is Video Village. Video Village is the place on set where the monitor is set up so the director and producer can see the frame while the camera operator is shooting a take. Not all indie film shoots have one, but if you can swing it, I highly recommend setting one up. You still with me? Good, because we're almost done. And speaking of almost being done, the next term is the martini shot.
2QMP, take 3 martini.
Oh. The martini shot is what filmmakers called the very last shot of the film shoot. If you hadn't guessed, it was given the name back in the day because it meant filmmakers could finally unwind with their favorite beverage. You'd think by now it'd be updated, like the White Claw shot or something. Anyway, to top that off, our final term is that's a wrap. That would be said after the martini shot, and basically means shooting for the film is now complete, and the cast and crew can begin to wrap up or clean up all equipment on the set. So, now that you know these filmmaking terms, you'll never be lost in translation again. And if you want to continue to be a film set pro, you can check out my video on film set etiquette here. Because believe me, nothing's worse than committing an embarrassing set faux pas. I mean, imagine not knowing you're not supposed to cross in front of the camera. Seriously? Ugh.
Flying in.
Okay, seriously, 86 the coffee, guys. How'd you even get up there?